In an effort to prove the safety of Fukushima seafood amidst concerns over treated radioactive wastewater from the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plants, the Prime Minister made a unique statement. Fumio Kishida and 3 of his cabinet ministers showcased their support for Fukushima's seafood industry by enjoying a meal featuring fish sashimi caught off the Fukushima coast. The menu included flounder, octopus, sea bass, along with locally harvested vegetables, fruits and rice. This gathering was aimed at combating doubts arising from the release of treated radioactive wastewater from the nuclear plant. Prime Minister Kishida said, "We eat in support of the Sanriku-Joban region. All seafood items from there are full of appeal." In other words, safe. So, how did this controversy begin? And why did the Japanese Prime Minister feel the need to make this gesture? The Fukushima wastewater release, which began last week, has stirred controversy both domestically and internationally. Fishing groups in neighboring countries, including China and South Korea, have expressed grave concern and opposition to this. China, in fact, swiftly banned Japanese seafood imports in response, and rallies in South Korea protested against the wastewater discharge. Officials have emphasized repeatedly that the released water undergoes thorough treatment with scientific evidence confirming its safety. Tritium is the only remaining radioactive element which is diluted until it falls below regulatory limits. And the tests on fish near the Fukushima plant have reported undetectable levels of tritium, supporting the government's case for seafood safety. As tensions escalated, Japan's foreign ministry issued a travel advisory to citizens in China due to increased harassments and violent protests targeting Japanese establishments. The chief cabinet secretary suggested the matter might even be taken to the World Trade Organization, considering potential trade restrictions without any scientific basis. However, amidst these efforts, there was a recent hiccup when Japan's fisheries minister referred to the treated water as contaminated. Prime Minister Kishida swiftly demanded an apology and retraction from the minister, clarifying that the water is ALPS treated to differentiate it from truly contaminated water stored in tanks. As Japan's Prime Minister and officials stand firm in their commitment to reassure the public about Fukushima's seafood safety, the debate over the treated radioactive wastewater continues.
Release of the water started last week. The agency has set up a permanent presence there. We have an office in Fukushima now, and experts and a laboratory which is making our own independent sampling, and so far we have been able to confirm that the first releases of this water do not contain any radionuclide at a level that would be harmful.